Hi everyone, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. So today is Saturday, so it's time for our weekly updates. We're going to cover some different things today. I thought it might be fun to kind of switch things up a little bit, and if I have time later, I will try to remember to film my groceries. I do have a grocery pickup scheduled because I set up my grocery or my my dinner menu and my meal prep menu. So I went ahead and did a Kroger pickup. So as long as I have time today, because we do have some things going on later, I'm going to try to go ahead and film that for you just to show you. I haven't done a grocery haul yet this year, and I thought that maybe you'd like to see what I'm getting. So our dinner menu this week is going to be chicken tacos because A, it can go in the crock pot, and B, it's something that we can have leftovers with. We're going to have sheet pan chicken, and that's going to consist of chicken, veggies, and some roasted potatoes. Yum. We're going to do Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, and those are just good. I mean, I do have a video. I'll try to remember to post that one below so you can see that one. And I might actually refilm that one, because since I've started doing that recipe, I've kind of perfected it a little bit more, and I think that the way I make it now is way better than I made it when I first tried it on camera. And then we're going to have fish. I am going to have a mahi-mahi, hopefully, and my husband will be having beer battered fish because I don't think I can get him to eat the mahi-mahi because it's not going to have all that good batter on it and such. So that's going to be our menu this week. And I do have a couple of other little things bought just in case we need to switch it up, but you know me, I've always got a backup plan just in case. I normally don't talk about my meal prep, but I'm super excited about my meal prep, so I'm going to be filming that on Sunday, posting that one on Tuesday. And this week, I'm going to be making French toast for breakfast. I cannot wait. Love, love, love French toast. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to do chicken fried rice or if I'm going to do a soup. I'm kind of still wavering between the two of those for my lunch. And then I've got a couple of different things set up for my snacks this week. So stay tuned. Tune in on Tuesday, and you'll see what my final choices were for that. So it's going to be a good week for sure. I love a good food week. Now, my meal prep last week, let's talk about that. I had made some really good things last week, and I had really enjoyed my food. I had done an egg bake, of course, those are super good. And then for lunch, it just went poop right out of my head as far as what I had for lunch last week. Anyway, we'll come back to that. So I try to be so prepared when I do these. Anyway, let's talk about the new overnight oats recipe that I made. That's kind of where I wanted to go anyway. So I had done cherry pie overnight oats last week, and let me tell you something, it was phenomenal. I honestly think that this is going to be my newest favorite flavor of overnight oats. And again, bonus, you can make them on Sunday. They last all week long. You cannot go wrong with those. And trust me, it tastes like I was eating cherry pie for breakfast. So definitely check out that video. Again, I'll try to link that one at the end of this video so you can click on it and go right into that one. But it was so good. Now, I kind of wanted to cover a couple of different things. We are at the end of February now. We are 2 months into this year, and it seems like we're all kind of starting to get back into our routines. Spring is like 3 weeks away. Can you guys believe that? Spring is coming so quick. So spring is coming. It's going to be here before we know it. And then what comes after spring is summer. So let's figure out what we want to do, what we want to get done before summer hits. I'm going to try to cover this a little bit more. And I've been sharing with you my goals, and I definitely wanted to have a few more pounds off before spring and summer hit. So I really need to kick it into high gear. So speaking of that, my weight update for this week, I lost 0. I didn't have a weight gain or a loss. So I stayed the same, and I'll put that chart here. And I'm loving doing this fun chart, these weekly updates, because it's keeping me on track. It's keeping me more focused because I know I have to share with you. And I definitely don't want to have 2 weight gains in a row, because last week, if you were keeping track, I did have a gain last week. My water intake is done pretty well this week. I have been, I probably could do better. I mean, but it's going exactly as expected. Have I stepped it up any? No, for the last 2 weeks, it just hasn't been my main focus. So I think I'm going to set an extra reminder this week to do a water check-in. How are you doing with water? Something catchy that will kind of get me back into drinking more water. I think that'll help. I am reading the Mary Higgins Clark book. I'll put a picture of that here. And I should be able to finish that one today or tomorrow. So far, so good. I mean, it really got better as I got into it. Started off a little slower than I would have liked, but it was really good. I am not working out. I did get on the treadmill a couple of times this week, but I have not jumped back into my workouts. I'm hoping that next week will be the week. I was just super busy at work, and it was just really tough for me to... I'm going to have to wrap this up quick because he's starting to work on the bathroom today. It was super tough for me to get those workouts in this week. I just was exhausted. It was just too much for me to kind of like really super focus on that. The last thing that I wanted to cover with you today is the fact that the last 2 weeks I've been popping into different Zoom meetings, and I know a couple of you have said, hey, pop into mine, and a couple of you have given me some suggestions, but I've had a hard time finding some of your Zoom meetings. So I do have, you guys can message me privately. I think just leave me a message down below and let me know what your link is for your Zoom meetings. I'd really like to pop in, but again, if I can't find you on the app, there's no way for me to look it up or locate it. So I would love to pop in because I think it's super fun to interact with you and for us to see each other in person. I'm still planning on going live. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to schedule one of those in March. So stay tuned. I'm going to make a point of scheduling that date and time for you, and I'll announce that next week during my weekly update video. So stay tuned for that. All right, so the next thing you're going to see is my grocery haul. So I'll get that filmed and show you what I picked up for groceries this week to coincide with my menu. And sometimes I think it's good to show you my grocery hauls because then you can see the brands that I'm using and the points that for the ingredients that I'm using as well. So you'll see that. So I will wrap up at the end of that grocery haul and again, wrap up the video at that point. Now, don't forget, leave me some comments below because I'd love to, I really love hearing your thoughts on your week, how your week's going, if you're going to make some of the things that I'm making, or if you're struggling with your workouts as well. And with that said, here's my grocery haul. All right, I'm home with my groceries, and if you missed that earlier, I did a Kroger grocery pickup. So I picked up some provolone cheese, and that's gonna be for my Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. So those are 3 points per slice. Also got some oven roasted turkey breast here, 1 point for 2 ounces of that. Baby carrots, because they're just good to have around when you want to snack on something crunchy. I picked up some La Banderita carb counter tortillas because during our Zoom call this morning, that's all they talked about. So I thought I would go ahead and try these again. I think I've tried them in the past. I just can't remember because I've been buying other brands, but I had actually forgotten about this one. So I picked these up. Picked up some bagels for my husband. Those are going to be 6 points for the bagels. Hoagie rolls to go with the Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. Those are 5. I'm thinking I might have mine on the tortillas just to kind of cut down on points, but we'll see. We'll see how many points I have on, whether or not I do the hoagie rolls or not. I grabbed some Aunt Millie's light bread, and that is 2 points for 2 pieces. And then for my husband, I got him the hillbilly bread, and that's 2 pieces for 3 points. So we have lots of bread this week, apparently. All right, on our other side of the counter, we have our beef shaved steak, and that is 2 ounces for 3 points for that one. So that's really not bad for this steak, and it makes the best Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. I also got some mushrooms, so we can put that in with those, and also throw some onions in there. It'll just make for a really, really good sandwich that day. All right, so for our fish, we're gonna do mahi-mahi for me, and then this crispy battered fish for him. So the mahi-mahi is 0 as it stands here, just depends on what I put on it. And for the crispy battered fish fillets, 2 of those are 8 points. So it's really not as bad as I thought it would be. Bananas, 0 points. Grab some fat-free non-dairy creamer. They did not have the Coffee Mate, which is the one I normally get, so I thought I would try this one. So for 1 teaspoon, it's 0, and for 1 tablespoon, it's 1. My husband likes chocolate Pop-Tarts, so I thought I would scan those and throw those in. 16 points for 2 of those. So just in case you haven't scanned these in a while, 16 points is what those are coming in at. Grab some ground turkey because it was on sale, and the 99% fat-free ground turkey is 0 smart points. So I'm going to probably use this for my lunches this week, or just throw it in the freezer and have it for later. But it's always, anytime that's on sale, I always try to grab one because I'm always using the fat-free ground turkey just for different meals and such. We are having chicken tacos this week, and I needed some refried beans. And when I got this one, I thought maybe I got the wrong one, and I was super upset because I'm like, oh no, it says low fat and not fat free, but they do scan at 0, so I'm safe on those. I needed some peas and carrots for my lunch this week, my lunch prep, so I got 2 bags of those. Iceberg lettuce, needed that for our chicken tacos. Grabbed a bag of chopped romaine because I'm trying to have more salads, so I thought I would mix up a couple of salads either to go with my dinner or just have alongside my lunches this week. Also grabbed this. When's the last time you've seen this? Banquet Salisbury steak. I thought that this would be good to have in the freezer for one of those go-to. It was on sale this week, and that is 6 points per steak. So I thought, not bad, it's not too high, and it would just be a really good quick dinner in case I need to just throw something on really fast. Also picked up some chips for my husband for his lunches. He really likes these barbecue ones, and these are 5 points per serving. And we also got some Lay's because sometimes we get a sub or we'll have a sandwich or something, so it's always good to have some of these laying around. And this is also 5 points per serving. I think it's a 1 ounce serving. So that takes care of my grocery haul. I'm all set for my breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, meal prep this week. I've got all the ingredients I need between here and in the freezer, and that's gonna take care of that. So I'm gonna sign off from here today. Hope that you've seen something that you haven't seen for a while, or something that you were surprised on the points for. If you were surprised on the points on something, please let me know in the comments below. All right, so signing off from here. Have a great day, and we will see you next video.